Love is life and life is living. Fucking awesome, yeah. 28 grams.
Shout out to Wiz. Fuck is up, YouTube?
Fuck is up, YouTube?
We back again with another vid. Today we about to get into some deep conversations while drunk. If y'all haven't checked out our other video, we already did a truth or drink. So now
that we drunk,
being that we getting there and we've been drinking, now we want to get into some deep.
Can I fix my hair?
Keep sweat conversations. You feel me? So we just trying to figure each other out, try to get into our inner hearts and inner thoughts and see like
we always do.
Yeah, we have these deep conversations, but sometimes we feel like they need to be on camera, you know what I mean?
And they need to be more often.
More often? We always talk about
No, we always talk deep, but I love them so much that I
you just want more.
Yeah.
You can't get enough of it, huh? Alright, so I'm just gonna go down the list of questions. Start with number 1. What do you like most about yourself?
About myself? Well, this is a recent addition within the last 2 years. But how good of a mom I am. I feel like I'm an excellent mom. And I love about myself that I'm like I'm willing to do anything for the people I love. And I was just telling you that I feel like until certain things happen, I'm not gonna be back to completely myself.
Absolutely.
But when I am completely myself, I love how like my drive is as high as,
of course,
you know. But if certain things are off, then it's not like that.
Other words, when you up,
yeah.
when you up all around the board, then it makes you more.
Exactly. But it shouldn't be like, I'm conscious that it shouldn't be like that. I'm conscious that like the drive should always be the same no matter what, and that like, you know, life goes up and down, and like you need to learn how to be the same person when you're down.
For me, what I love about myself is it's kind of a piggyback of what you said, like about like you do things for people that you love. But for me, I love that I'm willing to do things for anybody, like whether I love them or not. I just have a good heart. I'm like, I don't know where it came from, or like, cause not everybody's like that. But for me, it's like I'm willing to do for any complete stranger if I have it, or if I have the knowledge, or if I have, you know, I'm willing to do. And that's what I like. That my heart is really pure. Like, and I just try to help everybody. Period. Like, and that's not even on no like, oh, I'm just saying it. Like, I really do. So that's what I like about myself. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Physically or like personality-wise?
Just
it doesn't matter.
Any insecurities, any fucking mental disorders.
Mental disorder, hold on. If I could change one thing about myself, would be how I feel like he's gonna laugh when I say this. But the truth is that sometimes I'm like super sensitive. We just had an argument about this the other day.
We don't call them arguments.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Disagree.
Yeah. So I would be more tough than what I am. But I'm working on that. So as long as I'm conscious about it, I feel like I can just change it. And what about you?
One thing I would change about myself is Probably the thought of feeling guilty when I can't do for others. I would change.
I did not expect that answer.
Yeah, I would change it about myself because I always feel so guilty. Like if I'm not physically, mentally able to do something for somebody, or
no matter who it is.
No matter who it is, I low key be feeling guilty. More so, obviously, I feel more guilty when it's people I love, but I just feel guilty, and I like beat myself up about it mentally.
Yeah, it happens to me with my family, but not just anybody.
For me, it's anybody. Like just like imagine like pulling up and you know you want to give this homeless person some bread, or
you feel guilty if you can't.
Yeah, I feel guilty if I don't even have my car like cash on me. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm not saying
not everybody's like
sometimes,
that.
Yeah. Sometimes I be like, damn, like I wish I could just get this nigga something.
I felt guilty about that before too, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
What characteristics do you find least attractive in another person?
Damn. Like off the top of my head, I don't know, because it's like everybody's so different.
Right.
But, I don't like when a man is private. I don't like, which I feel like it's a fucked up way of thinking, because it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Like, if you feel a certain way, you feel a certain way, period. It's the gender shouldn't matter. But me being a woman and liking heterosexual men, like, I don't like when like men. But when I say cry, I don't mean like cry as in like
physical.
No. When I say cry, it's like when they complain about a lot of shit. You know, like when they just be complaining. I don't like that.
Do I do that?
No.
For me, it would be, I find least attractive when a girl is like, when she does too much, so to speak, like she want to be heard, she's seeking attention.
Oh yeah, you've always said that.
I hate that.
Like when she want to be the center of attention.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like my woman to be like discreet type, incognito, like, you know, like mystery. I feel like as a woman, you should treasure. I mean, I'm not, and it could be controversial, but like, I feel like as a woman, you should treasure yourself as a mystery, and that's why I fell in love with you. Is because like you always been a mystery. I used to like call my cousins and be like, yo, like I don't know what's up with Shorty. Like I don't know if she feeling me, if she not. Like she don't give off that vibe. I like that. Like make it seem like you don't want that person that you want, and that's gonna make that person want you more.
Take notes, ladies.
Oh God. Excuse my nose. My nose run every time I drink. I don't know what it is.
For real?
If somebody's a doctor in here, they know why. Every time I drink, my nose start like get clogged up.
That's crazy.
I think I already asked.
Yeah.
What is one thing you would like to try but it scares you?
Opening OnlyFans. Just because I know I would make hella money.
She belongs to the streets.
But I wouldn't do it out of respect for a lot of things. Out of respect for myself, out of respect for my kids, out of respect for our marriage, which we're still not married, but whatever. Out of respect for my family. So
you know what?
I would never do that.
I feel like the immature me back like 2-3 years ago, I would have been tight if she said that. But like me growing as a man now.
Man, you know how much money they make?
I know. But me growing as a man, I'm gonna be honest, like that's probably, if that would be one of my like things I'm scared. What was the question?
Like what's something that you're scared of, but to try something like that?
What is one thing that you would like to try that's
scary? But it scares you.
Mine would be somewhere along the same thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, having OnlyFans.
I mean, to me, it's just like I think about the people that have the guts of doing it. I look at them as like so brave because they really don't give a fuck about what anybody says.
Right.
And that's something. Not everybody's like that, you know, but I'm definitely not like that. So
I just feel like for me, my goals after I get big as I don't know what, you know what I mean? My goals for that is like, it's beyond that, and I feel like it's not in correlation. I can't go to a school and speak to a group of kids knowing that I got my genitals all over.
See, I don't think that way. I think that you can become anybody
you can become, but
and
you're
like
still judged.
transform yourself, because I keep talking about this influencer. She used to be a prostitute. She talked about how that helped her so much.
But just imagine, I mean, I get that, but imagine going to speak to like a school.
But she does that.
But then you got the kids nowadays that find your old shit, so it's like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess being a prostitute is not the same as selling yourself online. Obviously, online, everybody has access to you.
Exactly, my kids. I can't do that.
No.
For my kids. But I'm gonna choose my own. One thing that I like to try that scares me is
I'm surprised I answered that so fast.
Nah, I'm just gonna move on. If you could change careers tomorrow, what would you do?
Nothing. I love what I'm doing, which is YouTube.
Facts. I love
Like, as of right now, I can't think of anything that I would rather be doing. It gets overwhelming, but that's anything.
What is a secret you've never told anybody?
No, I don't have secrets. I don't have secrets.
Come on, bro. Everybody has secrets.
But I mean, it depends.
Everybody has secrets.
Like, who do I gotta have shit to, like, or from, or whatever. However do you say that?
Everybody has a secret.
There wouldn't be a secret no more if I say it. Next.
Damn. I'm getting a little tipsy over here.
What about you? It
Your
wouldn't be a secret no more.
Facts. It wouldn't be a secret no more if I let y'all know. Do you consider yourself a forgiving person?
Immediately. I forgive people immediately. Maybe not immediately, but like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, yeah. I'm not resentful at all. Unless it's something that really, really, really like hurts me. I'm gonna let you know though.
Right. For me, I do consider myself a forgiving person. Now. I don't think
Back then you weren't?
Hell no. I used to hold on to everything. Now I think it's more so for me, it's like I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like now, man, you got one, like, everybody know I talk about it in some of the other videos, but like I've had like pretty traumatic experiences happen in my life within the last like 5 to 10 years, and I just realized that you literally only live once. You got one life to live, so I'm not about to sit here and be mad over some shit when, God forbid, I could be gone like the next day, or that person can be gone like the next day. You know what I mean? So
yeah, go ahead.
So for me, it's like I'm more open to being forgiven, and I feel like I am forgiven. Like I feel like I forgive you, but I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Right. That's how I feel. Like I forgive you.
That's grown. That's grown.
That's grown like, man shit, right?
No, but like to me, I've always admired myself literally since I was a little girl. Because I used to like, obviously my circle was my family back then when I was growing up. And I used to see family members like just holding on to shit without a need to. And then it was awkward when they got around each other, and it was like For what? For what?
I think
just let it go,
no,
bro. And I've always used to be like, on the inside, I used to recognize that about myself, that I wasn't that type of person, and I've always admired that about myself. Like, you can hurt me, and like my love for you is gonna be bigger than that, which can be toxic in a way, but my love for you is gonna be bigger than that. I'm gonna just forget about it.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate when you say that they get all awkward around each other, because for me it's like when you feel offended or you feel betrayed or something like that, it's always gonna be awkward no matter what.
It depends on the gravity of the situation.
Either way,
Obviously.
either way, it's gonna be awkward because it was some type of friction between two people. So it's gonna be some type of awkwardness. But as far as holding on to it because of the awkwardness, I don't think you don't have to. Like for me, I have people that I've been around that I done forgave, and it's still awkward just because like I feel like you did me like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel.
See, it's like, it's crazy because like growing up, like I wouldn't even understand what you're saying right now. I would be like, no, I'm like cool, like nothing has changed because I forgave you and I love you.
Nah.
But like now that I'm older, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you did me.
Yeah.
You did me filthy.
But
so I respect you for doing me filthy, and I still love you. But at the same time, it's like it's always gonna be a little awkward because now I feel like, damn, like you did me filthy. Like when I thought you would never do me filthy. So it'll be a little awkward. Now, I think communication can obviously change that in a way, but it's always gonna have that little bit of awkwardness until it just evolves. You know what I mean? You gotta do something to
really
bring it
sit
back
down
to
and talk about it.
and show that person that that's not what you're trying to do.
Changed.
Yeah, you changed as a person. What person has had the greatest impact on your life so far?
That's hard to say because I feel like I feel like there's a lot of people that have made a lot of impact in my life, obviously.
Nah, she didn't understand the question. The question said, what person has had the greatest impact of your life so far?
Greatest impact?
Anybody, celebrity,
You.
You don't gotta say me.
No, I'm not saying it because of that. I was gonna say myself. Because I can't think of anybody. And I became who I am because of me. But who has helped me get to where I want to be the most is you. And I feel like that's a great answer if you're planning on, you know, being with that person long term, like how we are.
Right.
That should be the answer.
No. I was gonna say, when I first thought about the question, I was thinking about someone that helped me with something like financial wise. That's what I was thinking. But when I think about my greatest impact is you too. It's you, because, and the reason because it's like, I was just, before meeting you, I was just a person who just went with life. I didn't even know what spirituality was. Like I didn't know nothing about spirituality and being in tune with yourself. I knew what law of attraction and those type of things were, but like really honing into your deeper inner self, I didn't know. I didn't have nobody to like converse with about that, so I didn't know. And you opened my eyes to like being forgiving, or you open my eyes to being you just open my eyes to so many different things that, and you're younger than me, so it's even more exciting and amusing for me, and like it adds more value to me because it's like, damn, like she's so mature at that age and she really changed my views on things, a lot of things, trust, a lot of things. So I'm gonna take a shot to that because I appreciate you, for sure.
Gang.
That's my last shot. Ooh. Do you believe in an afterlife?
For sure.
And what is your vision?
100%.
What is your vision of the afterlife?
Oh, this is so hard to answer. I
So
believe in
hard.
so many different things.
Right.
It's like, I think so many different things can be true. I also think it depends on the person and how you were during your lifetime. If you were a shithead of a person, then your afterlife is gonna be a shithead of an afterlife, you know? But as far as in general, like I said, I know that everybody has energy inside, and I know that energy doesn't destroy, it transforms. And your energy is gonna go somewhere beautiful if you were a good person, or it's gonna go, maybe you're a rock. Next life, you don't know.
Damn, that shit kind of making me emotional. Like, I don't know if it's the liquor or what. Damn. I agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I do believe in the afterlife for sure. I know it's something greater
There has to
than.
be.
I know it's something greater than this shit that we in today. I feel like for me,
It's such a scary thought, though.
it is a scary thought. But for me, an afterlife, it's like I feel like there's no emotion in the afterlife.
No emotion.
If not no emotion, it's one emotion. It's just being free and happy. Like, I feel
Think it's like that?
I do. I feel like for everybody.
I mean, a lot of people have said it's like that because they had experiences, you know, like with mediums and stuff.
I feel like when your spirit leaves your body, your spirit is just the freest it's ever been. I feel like it's just you're roaming. In my eyes, I feel like you're just roaming like freely, like.
I feel like I never was
no hurt, no pain, no.
Yeah.
Cause that would be fucked up for us to be on this earth and going through all these up and emotions, and then
to go through the same thing
to be free out of this body and then experience the same thing.
Yeah.
For me, I just feel like it's beautiful.
But that's why they say like hell is right now.
Yeah, I somewhat believe that for real.
I somewhat believe that too.
I feel like we're in hell right now.
But like it depends on the level of hell. The level of hell depends on your previous life, I guess. I don't know. That's too deep into it. But I was gonna say,
what does your previous life have to do with? Because you have no record. You know, you don't know what went on.
I was gonna say something important. What were you saying before that?
I said we in hell right now.
No, before that.
I said, I feel like you're free. Like your emotions are just free.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I feel like how I said it's such a scary thought. But I was never that scared of it until I became a mom. Yeah. I feel like I can't leave Earth because I have my babies here. At least until they're grown. Like, if... it's like, I just gotta be here for them. That's it, period. That's the only thing I care about. I don't even care about my own life. I just wanna be here for them.
Power of the tongue is powerful, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next question.
Right.
What was your relationship with your parents like growing up? You can go from mom to dad.
With my dad, what you said from mom to?
Either one, mom to dad, or you speak.
Well, my mom and I used to argue all the time.
Now, take me through growing up, like at 5 years old to 10 years old to 15.
When I was in elementary school, everything was great. Like, you know, no problems at all. It all started when you know, when I started my puberty and I started going to middle school and all that. And I started experimenting with things that she didn't do.
I'm so sorry.
And they couldn't even hear my answer. No, I started experimenting with things that she didn't necessarily agree with, and she didn't agree how I moved. So I feel like she wanted to make me a better person, but I didn't agree with the way she was doing it. So we had a lot of arguments and problems because of that. Now my dad, I did have problems with him, but he always used to say like, stay like on the sidelines. I'm thinking because like, you know, I'm a woman. My mom, he thought that my mom like would handle it the best because she's a woman. And obviously he was there all the time, 100% of the time, but it was very rare when something happened and he was the one who sat down and, you know, like either reprimand me for it or something like that. It was always my mom. So I feel like, yeah. Now, right now.
Was growing up.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. And I feel like I still like it's crazy because like you love the shit out of your parents, they're your parents, but it's like it's hard when you don't understand each other.
For me, we need a podcast. This is some podcast questions.
Right.
For me, my relationship with my parents growing up, I'm just gonna go like 5, 10, 15, 20 down. That's how I look at it. So my mom, man, my mom has always been a great mother. Like, I've never ever met
Wait,
somebody.
now that you're saying that, I don't mean that my parents weren't great parents, because that's not what I meant at all.
No. The question was, what was it like growing up? And you said what you said. So for me, my mom was a great mother. You know, I feel like she did my mom did everything that she could. She tried. I never felt like she didn't try or she neglected us or, didn't pay us any mind. Like, my mom tried hard, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking of 5 years old, like she was always a great, loving mother. 10 years old. Like, growing up, my mom was great. She always tried, and I respected her for that. And I truly felt the love from my mother. My father was away for a while, but even while he was away, like, I knew that he truly loved his kids and that he truly loved us. Like, I knew that, you know what I mean? My father, he used to write us letters. Like, we used to talk on the phone all the time. We used to go see him all the time. And like, I definitely felt loved for sure. Even though he wasn't there, it was like he was there. I think growing up, my father and I had some hiccups, and for me, it was more so because I wasn't used to him being there. And then it's like another man coming into the household and being there. So it was always like a little awkward because I always gravitated to my mother when it came to certain situations. Everything, actually. And I feel like my father, I felt like he missed so much time. Not so much time, but he missed so much time that when he came home, he tried to
make up for it.
He tried to make up for it, but I felt like he did it. He did it in the wrong way. In my eye, as a kid, in the wrong way. Yeah. But as an adult looking back now, I know that he only wanted what was best for me.
Like the same thing with my mom. I feel like the way she used to handle the situations for me, I don't think it was the right way, but I know it was because she wanted the best for me. And I'm super conscious about that. I know that she's always wanted, you know, nothing but the best for us.
Right. So for me, it was, I feel like he came home and he was like, everything was always no. Like, no. Or I felt like some of my dreams or things that I would bring up to him was like kind of like shot down. But I feel like he was only speaking from experience. You know what I mean? Or
maybe
like
he was scared.
I feel like he was trying to live his life through me, being that he ended up in the position that he ended up in. But like as I got older and I look back at shit now and I see every viewpoint of why he said no here or why he didn't do that, I know it was only to protect me from ending up in that same position that he was.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He was scared.
Literally,
you know.
Literally that. So I feel like it sucks that I learned all this shit when I got older, but at the same time, like I could tell my father, my mother loved their kids. Like they always was. My mom never told us she loved us though. Like she never said that. We started doing that when I turned like 18, 19. She never told us she loved us.
We grew up the same way.
Yeah, like they never said I love you. But my father made sure that he always told me, because he used to say that his father never told him that he loved him. So he always questioned whether his father loved him. You know what I mean?
It's kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up.
Like, you never tell your kids you love them? That's messed up.
Yeah.
And I grew up the same way, because, like, no. I never used to hear that until growing up.
Exactly. So, I feel like I have great parents, like, straight up. No, never. They may be a little different, but or show love different or whatever like that. But I feel like I have great parents, straight up.
No, me too, definitely. Differences are differences, but my parents are so great, excellent parents.
Oh, okay. Did you know your grandparents and were you close to them?
Well, I knew my grandparents, both of the male figures, the male figures of my mom's side and my dad's side are dead. From my mom's side, I was never close to them. Only my great-grandparents from my mom's side. But from my dad's side, my grandma's still alive, my grandpa's dead, and yes, I was close to them. I still suffer about him being gone. And he was an amazing granddad. Like, he was like literally the best grandpa in the world. Like, the role model of a grandpa, that was him. And he was, and not even just because of him being a grandparent, it was just like his personality itself. Like, he used to be such a happy person. And you know, being a kid, being around a person like that, it's like you're never gonna forget that.
Right.
Like, he was always joking and, you know, playing with us, and he was just amazing.
Grandma.
And my grandma, my grandma's still alive. I still love her very much, but she was very different. Like, she was always arguing. Like, and she still kind of does the same thing. That's why I never could get that close to her. But I mean, I know they loved us the same. Like, but it was kind of like harder to be around her because she was always arguing about everything.
My mom's mom.
Wait, I can't forget my. Wait, hold on. And for my mom's side, I got my grandma, Abu, and she is such a great grandmother, like the best. And I feel like growing up, we had a bit of differences, but we got past that, and like now it's to a point that I can sit down with her and have like deep conversations with her, like deep conversations about everything. And yeah, because she learned how to give me my space. I feel like back then she tried to play the parent role a little bit too much, but something happened one time that she stopped doing it out of nowhere.
I was gonna say why. I get it, but I don't. My grandparents was never like that. Like,
it's
trying to
a
play
Puerto
the mother
Rican
role.
grandparents thing. Like,
Okay.
like Puerto Rican grandparents, they try to be parents too.
Right.
They try to educate. They try to.
I mean, I know it was out
discipline,
here.
all that.
I know that's out here, but
Yeah, Yeah, they try to educate, they try to discipline, they try to, you know, be there as much as they can for their kids. It's literally our culture is like that.
Yo, shout out to, like, for me personally, shout out to my family in general. I be thinking, like, because my family don't have, like, I feel like everybody that's in my family has great traits. And I'm not saying they're perfect, but I'm saying they have great traits. And it's clearly been brought down to everybody else because everybody just gets better and better as we go on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it's getting kind of late, so we're gonna try to wrap things up.
Right.
Next question. It's not as deep, but if I were to give you a hall pass for one night, do whatever you want to do. Any guy you want to do it with, or whatever, would you take it?
Why would you even do that?
So just say yeah, nigga, cause
I don't know, but I never even thought about that. Like,
if I were to give you a hall pass and I say, yo, go. If you find somebody that you like, whatever, do you?
I just don't know. I don't know.
That mean yeah.
I don't know.
If you give me a hall pass, I'm taking it.
Listen, the thing is that I'm not the type of person to have like one night stands or shit like that. Like, I can't just sleep with anybody like that. I can't just, you know, do anything with anybody like that. Unfortunately, I'm not like that. Like, I literally gotta know the person first, at least, before doing something. That can't happen in one night.
So I give you a hall pass means just go through you, like, type shit.
Yeah, but you said
go out,
anybody
be
with
a
that
slut,
question, you know exactly.
Have fun, dance on niggas, whatever. That's kind of hall. They don't mean sex. You don't gotta.
I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah, I'm taking it too. I ain't gonna with you. But
what would you do?
I'm taking it. Nigga, the fuck is you talking? I'm taking it straight up. You what? Yeah. Oh, I'm hitting the ground running.
Dang, what is that, man?
Just on some you free for a night type shit. You're not like, you know, don't think about me.
That would sucks though.
Why would that suck?
It sucks that you don't look at yourself as free.
No, of course not. Certain things you can't do as a man when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, but it
and
sucks.
as a woman too. It don't suck. It just
that you look at when you put it that way, like you're not free.
It don't. When
I
say free, I mean you don't gotta. When I say free, I mean I don't have to like. I'm not telling you where I'm going. I talk to anybody I want to, and that don't mean that I'm going out like, oh, let me go talk to.
It's like one night is not enough.
Well, I gotta give you like a month,
Yeah, give me like a week.
Damn, a week? You talking about you can't fuck somebody in one night? What's a week?
Just because, I mean, it's more than one night. Just because of the fact that I don't know. I'm not a fast person when it comes to that type of thing, so I need time.
I need a shot for this. Truthfully, it's funny because it's like we so in tune with each other. I don't even give a I mean, like, not saying that you got a hall pass, nigga. Ain't nobody saying that. You know what I mean? But I just don't care. I feel like I'm at a different level of
you don't care about?
Like, I don't care that you saying that you would take it.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I'm not. But I'm not saying that I'm giving you that neither.
I'm not saying that either. The fuck? Fuck you up.
So we say it, but it's like, oh no. And I'm not talking about today, I'm just talking about general, like, if ever. Most people wouldn't agree to that, but the truth of the matter is like, who in a relationship wouldn't? And that don't mean you gonna go out and find nobody.
Some people wouldn't.
Ain't nobody on this earth not going to.
Some people.
There's nobody on this earth that's not going to.
Okay, whatever. Next question. The question sucks ass.
That question sucks?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm just joking.
What's... I think that wraps it up. That wraps it up.
I just got this feeling that I'm in so deep. I just got this feeling you gon' take and leave.
Well, that's all, folks.
That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining our podcast, Luxe Nattie. What's the rest of it?
Comment down below.
Luxe Nattie what?
Luxe Nattie, deepest talks. That's what? Oh, yeah.
We had a microphone there too.
Luxe.
Alright.
Luxe Nattie, live or die.
Live with. I'm never letting him choose a name for our podcast.
Alright, go ahead. You give me one.
Luxe Nattie deep dive.
Ooh. But you gotta have me say it because I got the deep voice and shit.
Oh, and it says deep with deep. Okay, go ahead.
Luxe Nattie, deep dive.
Oh, we gotta use that for the intro.
Thank you for tuning in to Luxe Nattie Deep Dive.
Do you think you have a sexy voice? What?
Only when I'm sick, my voice get deep and sexy.
when
I need to be sick more often. Nah.
No,
please don't.
Don't say that.
Don't grant me that wish, God, please.
No,
Nah,
when you're sick and when you wake up.
And then in the middle of the day, I'm like, yo, this was fun as fuck.
I'm so grateful you have a good voice, though.
This was fun. This was fun. I want to do, like, we just trying to figure out more. We love this shit. We love this right here. We love this shit. Seriously, if y'all don't see already our work ethic, hey, we love this shit. So
You staying consistent, goddammit.
We're not getting a damn thing from it besides learning. Besides learning experience for different videos, different content, and things like that. But man, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
To Luxe Nattie Deep Dive.
Luxe Nattie Deep Dive.
We really should make that a fucking.
We should have like a once a week we do a deep dive.
Maybe
There's
not once a week, but like once a month.
It's so many, but it's not only so many questions niggas can answer. We gotta get into more debates.
It's a lot.
Cause you know our debates be lit.
There's a lot of things we still haven't talked about.
Alright, let's see. We started.
Okay, once a month.
You know,
let us know if y'all want to hear us.
Our debates be lit
for hours.
Sometimes, like, we have so different views on shit. Our debates, y'all gotta sit through them for real, cause we be going in. Kiss. That was an ugly ass kiss. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, another one. Try to make it pretty.
I'm going, yo. I'm out of here.
Bye.